the men's 100 meters. The shortest of the finals. We have the men's 10,000 coming up after it. But we will find out who is the fastest student in the world before that at this World University Games. And Carlos Nascimento does not start, and so that is a shame. Well, this title has been won by the greats. Pietro Monet himself in Rome in 1975 picked it up. 4 years before he broke the world record for the 200 meters. Ján Volko won the indoor European title at 60 meters this year. He got in as a fastest loser into this 100-meter final, though. Duan Asemota of Canada in lane 3, Nascimento not in lane 2, but Pereira do Nascimento of Brazil is in lane 4. Chederick Van Wyk, though, the favourite, we have to say, for this title. Trying to win back the crown that was won by Akani Simbine and Anaso Jabonwana in 2013 and 15 respectively. But Paulo Camilo will certainly have something to say about that, fastest into the final at 10.2. Dominik Záleský of the Czech Republic came through as a fastest loser. Daisuke Miyamoto of Japan completes our top 7 because lane 2 will be empty, I'm afraid. The Universiadi record set when Akani Simbine won the title in Gwangju in South Korea in 9.97. Can we see another sub 10-second time? Maybe not, but we could see another South African champion. So then Volko in 1, Asemota in 3, Pereira do Nascimento in 4, Van Wyk in 5, Camilo in 6, Záleský in 7, Miyamoto in 8. The final of the men's 100 meters on the 60th anniversary of the Summer Universiad. And the Canadian Duan Asemota is not comfortable in the blocks.
We ask silence for the start of the final, please. Signori, per favore, silenzio, grazie.
You can probably hear there that the Canadian was put off by some noise in the crowd.
On your marks. Go!
So then once again, Volko in 1, Asemota in 2, Pereira in 4, Van Wyk in 5, Camilo 6, Záleský in 7, and Miyamoto in lane 8. There is silence in the stadium this time as they settle into their blocks. And we're underway, and it's a good start by the Canadian Asemota, but now coming through on this outside, the Brazilian Camilo. Camilo's coming away from this on the Brazilian. He's got a streak to gold ahead of Van Wyk. Gold for Brazil, silver for South Africa. 10.1. And Camilo doesn't quite need the personal best that he's got to get the victory, but he had comfortably the speed he needed. And Brazil put their mark on the echelons of the champions of the 100 meters for men. Well, Van Wyk just couldn't deal with the pace. They say they run their own race, but he must have been affected by the speed there of Paulo Camilo. Well, the man who was 5th at the World Junior Championships 3 years ago, a couple of national titles for the 20-year-old as well. This is his first senior global championships. He was 8th in the World Youth Championships back in 2015 at 100 metres, before just missing out on a medal in the 200 at the South American Championships in the same year.
Still waiting for the official results for all the finals will be on the scoreboard.
Totally relaxed, and he's driving forward. Just a little grimace at the end, but he didn't need to because he was well ahead by the time they reached the line. He has a look around there. Where is everybody?
Quite outstanding. He looked outstanding in all the races now. The results appear for all the
Well, it's no
It's official.
title for South Africa,
Silver medal position,
but it is a silver, and they continue their great history in this event. So Camilo ahead of Van Wyk in 10.23, with Nascimento beating Ján Volko to the bronze medal by just 0.04 of a second. But the gold goes to Camilo. Run that 10.02 PB in Azusa back in April. He's edging towards joining the sub-10 second brigade. It surely won't be too long before he does that. He's a very young man indeed, a real talent for the future. And it would be nice to see Brazil come up with another great sprinter on the world scene. We haven't seen one for a while.